Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Baltimore, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. 3-0 now. Hyun-Soo Kim waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3-1. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Beltre is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. 13. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Gomez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Ball 2 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Hardy to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. One away. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now here's the pitch. JJ dives. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Gomez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There goes Gomez. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Trumbo coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Napoli in foul ground. And that's the third. In now, Joey Gallo. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Joey Gallo.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. I got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Mike Napoli now.
Batting seventh, first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Angel Pagan will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2-2 count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Schoop is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down. Into the box. Wellington Castillo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
He'll try again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 away now for J.J. Hardy. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him.
Standing in now, Craig Gentry. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96.
In now, Hyun-Soo Kim as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
The third baseman.
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard ground ball to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Davis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off. I'd come back with it again.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Adam Jones is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Odor ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch and that'll retire the side. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1.
So 1 away here
Elvis
with the bases empty.
Andrus.
And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. comes set, and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones ranging back, and this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The third base.
So stepping in, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and Beltre hits one high and deep, and there is no doubt about this one. That's a long home run. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs already home here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop in a 4-pitch walk. Here's Joey Gallo now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Another payoff pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Schoop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that misses for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Gomez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Scooped up. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pagan has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up. Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1
Leading
for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
5.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Jones is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Angel Pagan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Davis is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Craig Gentry. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder.
Third baseman in
Craig
tight, protecting
Gentry.
the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Gallo sprinting after it. 2 gone.
The third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty, a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Rougned Odor is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a throw over, runner back safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another try at 2-2. Andrus is moving. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Andrus is on his way home. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That's about as perfect an at-bat as you can have. Saw a lot of pitches and then took the ball right back up the middle. Most people think up the middle is a perfect swing. That's a perfect at-bat.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here's Carlos Gomez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Adrian Beltre is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Gentry moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting. Left
Digging
fielder,
in to try it again. Joey Gallo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Now pitch.
Drew Stubbs will get the call to pitch.
Number 46. Drew Stubbs.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Mike Napoli is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That misses 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Digging in once again, Angel Pagan. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of. Drew Stubbs will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 now to Jones. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pagan is over. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit in the air to center field. Gomez has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Castillo.
Wellington Castillo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting.
Now that's.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs here. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here it comes now to Andrus. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Rougned Odor waits on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. The runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming on is Pagan. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be. What they need to get.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hyun-Soo Kim swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Throw over to the bag. Nobody out, runner on first. Sliced hard on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, you got to question the pitch calling here. First of all, you throw a fastball by him, then you come back.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pagan has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
David, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41, Shade Eatman.
Set and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gomez has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carlos Gomez.
Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darren O'Day.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Hardy at short. Reined in. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan
Lucroy.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to right. Trumbo giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. We'll see Adam Jones when we come. Stride. In once again, Adam Jones. Pionikella has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 out.
The second baseman,
ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Hit in the air out to right. Pagan has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Ready for another chance.
Leading out for the Rangers, left fielder, Drew Starr.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Drew Stubbs is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So it was a swinging strike three. Mike Napoli goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Angel Pagan is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This one's flared out toward left. Gentry is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball. On MLB Network.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.J. Hardy is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
This is in the air out to right field. Pagan is there. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Craig Gentry. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On the ground now for Beltre at third. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stubbs is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder Craig Gentry.
And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Lays off 1-0. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 now to Machado. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gentry sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Number 19,
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Davis waits on the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pagan giving chase. 2 down.
Batting
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Adrian Beltre.
Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Here's Tillman on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado coasts under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Wellington Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Castillo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
Left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mike Napoli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away.
Here's Chris Davis now. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That misses 2-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. There's 1. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wellington Castillo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1
Leading
after
off from the
grounding
Ranger
out in his
fourth,
only trip to the plate so far.
Elvis Andrus.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Standing in, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. Tillman's got his target. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball four. Ready now, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Texas. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Craig Gentry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Beltre has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up. Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Hardy for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
First baseman, number 5.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1-1.
1 strike.
Tillman's got his target. Here's the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Manny Machado.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Here's Chris Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Runners on the move for second. Hard hit ball to second. Adore is there. Andrus back to Napoli. A double play.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding in once again, Angel Pagan. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder.
Here it comes.
Angel Pagan.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there to take it in is Hardy for the first out.
Now batting.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hardy at short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gentry looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul wide of first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gomez going back on it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop-up. Odor is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0-for-1 thus
Leading
far.
out for the Rangers, center fielder Carlos Gomez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now a hard liner.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Brad Brock takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Brad Brock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
2-1.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Drilled to the left side. Machado is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding into the box, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
J.J. Hardy.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder,
digging in once again, Craig Gentry. No hits in 3 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
He's really been aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on a fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he
Jinsu Kim.
Rangers skipper is up off his Jeremy Jeffress enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Hyun-Soo Kim comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Our pitchers duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this is taken in by Beltre for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Manny Machado. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. There goes Gentry. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Machado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And a fastball just a bit high. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Angel Pagan stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's inside. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope into shallow center. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. Leading off the 9th, Jake Diekman.
Davis, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Digging in to try. Rick Salgado. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
No problem here. 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bounced up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Keone Kela.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is Pagan. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
That's in there. Base hit. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Fouled back. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Hit to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles lead it 5-1. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9. Looking to close the door.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Rougned Odor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gomez. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Britton's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Beltre around first. He'll head for second here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well,
Drew Stubbs. We'll see what he can do.
For the Rangers, number 46, Drew Stubbs.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3 and 2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Tillman. The loss goes to